Welcome back. Now we're being joined by Mukhtar Dan Ian. He is a public policy analyst for Middle East and Africa. Mr. Dan Ian, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
Let's begin with the president's travels.
Yes.
President Muhammadu Buhari. He's made over 20 trips since becoming the president of Nigeria.
Yes.
What do you make of it? Do you think it's been productive or otherwise?
I think it's been productive, but the challenge is the way his travels take place. You will think he's a secret agent.
Secret agent?
Secret agent, which
you mean
is
Jack Bauer kind of secret?
Right, kind of, because people know he comes and people know he goes, but people don't know exactly what he's going to do. So I think what needs to happen is his media team, and there are about 6 of them, the Villa, if you include the Minister of Information, I think that makes it 7, and so on and so forth. They need to over-communicate why he's going, what he's doing there, and what he's accomplishing, so that this way Nigerians will know that we are getting value for our money when it comes to funding his trips. I don't think anyone is saying they don't want Nigeria to progress. I think everyone wants us to move to the next level. And if the president believes that what he's doing is designed to do that, that's fine. But we need to know why and what.
I mean, but they do release press releases talking about what they do, or maybe some of the donations they get or aids they're getting, from, like, he's off to China and they said he's going to,
The challenge is this: we're in an ultra digital age, not even a digital age. We're ultra digital. We have Facebook, Instagram, whatever, Instagram, Snapchat, the whole 9 yards. No one has time to sit down and read a press release written in archaic verbiage, for that matter, to know what's going on. People want to get their information in a split second. If you look at the way, for example, the White House communicates 10 Downing Street, yes, they have the extended press releases for those who want that kind of stuff, but for the most part, they put out little blurbs so people know what's going on.
And you think we're not doing that?
I don't think we're doing it at all.
There was a breakfast meeting at the Lagos Business School over the weekend, and where the Minister of Finance, that's Kemi Adeosun, made she made like she reeled out their plans and policies. How well do you think these policies mean for the Nigerian economy? And
from what I heard, it was amazing. The first thing is, she made it very clear what her areas of responsibility are, which is she's responsible for fiscal policy, not monetary policy. A lot of people don't even know that.
Okay.
So after she made that distinction, she then went into the specific fiscal policy she's implementing. And they are amazing. I mean, she's really taken steps to revitalize the economy, get people to work, and move jobs from the public sector, which is where most people look for to get employment from, to the private sector. And she went through a whole plethora of things which, if implemented, and she also spoke about implementing them, are definitely going to do wonders for the economy.
I think that's one of our key problems. I mean, implementing these policies, because policies are formulated on paper, very perfect, but then implementation becomes the main
challenge.
issue.
Yes.
Do you see that changing?
Yes, and I'll say that because yesterday, one of the areas she actually touched on was leakages in the system. And one of the reasons we had a lot of leakages in the system is that no one was enforcing the checks and balances. And in other places, there were no checks and balances. For example, she spoke about pensions. Nigeria, I believe, pays 165 billion naira in pensions.
Wow.
And prior to February, which is 2 months ago, this is April, the way the system was, the person or a person working in whatever sector who is responsible for pensions, one person could literally put in the name of a pensioner, real or imaginary, approve a pension amount, and pay out a pension all on the same day.
Wow.
That's how it used to be. So
she's saying things will
correct.
change.
So now they've put in place like an efficiency unit, they've put in monitoring units, a continuous audit unit, and so on and so forth. This way, everyone in government is now, somebody is looking at what they're doing, not from a vindictive perspective, but from a checks and balances perspective.
Well, okay, moving forward now, the issue of power, petroleum, I mean, that has brought Nigerians
to a halt. Nigeria to a halt,
Nigeria to a halt, and even Nigerians at the same time.
Right.
Where are we?
The challenge, I think, is that we are trying to regulate things which cannot be regulated.
How so?
Well, for example, foreign exchange. From having a liberal system, laissez-faire system, where everyone who wants foreign exchange can go buy it, we now have a system where we have two different tiers for foreign exchange. We have the official 199 tier, which is next to impossible to get, and we have the unofficial black market rate, which is upwards of 300 naira. Now, to import fuel, you need to buy foreign exchange, because you can't go to Rotterdam or wherever and pay with naira. Naira is not an internationally convertible currency. Unfortunately, because the government is now involved in something as simple as foreign exchange transactions, and it decides who gets to play by deciding who gets an allocation, most of our importers can't even access fuel. Can't access money, and so they can't access fuel, just to be clear. If they can't access fuel to bring in, how are we going to get fuel to the pumps? So it's kind of a domino effect. It starts with the government, and then it goes to every other area. So what I think the administration needs to do is hands off. Let's go to a system where if you want to get in the business of fuel importation, let the government ensure you are bringing in quality product, not the kind of product that will, knock someone's engine. But let's not be over involved in microeconomic transactions.
Right. Well, we have to leave the conversation here now.
No problem.
Africa and Middle East public policy and security analyst, Mr. Mukhtar Anya. Thanks for coming on the program. You also tweet. You're also vocal on the microblogging site Twitter.
Once in a while.
Okay, Mr. IAD.
AD.
Okay, AD. So
MRAYEDEE.
Okay, so which are you? Is it the Hailing Hailer or the Wailing Wailer? Because I think there are like groups.
There are groups. I don't. As the president said during his inauguration, I belong to everybody and I belong to nobody.
That's just
so. Yes, that's it.
All right. Well, that's where we are. We'll take a quick break, and when we return, we'll be looking at some of your messages. And also, we will be reviewing the most viewed videos on our YouTube channel in the past week. Please stay with us.
In fifth place this week is the video of long fuel queues and traffic as a result of the lingering scarcity of premium motor spirit.
In fact, the cause of the traffic is due to this fuel scarcity. That's why we are seeing all this traffic along the major route where there are petrol stations.
Up next, in fourth place, is the presidential spokesperson Femi Adesina asking Nigerians complaining about the shortage in power supply to hold pipeline vandals responsible.
You know what happened? Many Nigerians don't know. After we had that 5,000, there was a vandalism of gas pipeline, first in Bayelsa. We've had so many times. Yes, we lost about 1,600 megawatts in one day. And then there was another one in Delta State. We lost about another 1,000 megawatts. So if some people are crying that they are in darkness, they should go and hold those who vandalize the installations.
And when you say, right here, well, if you are coming here to do what?
And the video of Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike bearing his mind on the political intrigues in the oil-rich Niger Delta state, takes the third spot.
But if you are coming for the fact that you want to come and rig the election, it will not be easy for you because the people will resist that rigging. And in resisting that rigging, anything could happen.
The second most viewed video last week is that of Ekiti State Governor Ayo Fayose and his former adversary Tokpe Aluko announcing a truce.
No, this is not about position. This is about peace. This is about misunderstanding. This is about talking together. This is about family community. This is about well-meaning Nigerians stepping in.
Have you forgiven him, sir? Have you forgiven him, sir?
Well, you see, whether you are talking of forgiveness, Aluko remains my boy, my son. Like I said.
While in first place is the video of lawmakers in the Nasarawa State House of Assembly engaging in a free-for-all over the appointment of local government sole administrators in the state.
Well, there you go, the most viewed videos. However, if you didn't see the video you liked the most, just visit our YouTube channel. It's www.youtube.com/channelsweb. And voila, you get all the videos that were uploaded on our channel in the past week and even before then. However, with most of the problems identified and in some cases the solutions, Nigerians will be watching to see how soon these problems are solved. And that's where we draw the curtains on this edition of the program. But as always, continue online. Yep, you guessed right, via the online addresses showing on your screen. Thank you very much for watching and see you next week. I'm Victor Matthias.